Good evening and welcome to Love Angels Light TV. Tonight we have Terri back with us. Welcome back, Terri.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
How have you been lately? Have you been? That's all good. How have things been going for
how
you?
We've been lately. Sorry?
How have things been going with...
Sorry, I've got this delay here. It drives me crazy. So how have things been going with?
Everything work-wise at the moment.
Not too bad, thanks. Private chat on the comments. I'm just switching over. Hello. Yep. Good evening, everyone. Hello, ladies. Hello, lovelies.
Good evening.
Nice. Hello, and hello of everybody. Work-wise, well, you know, I've just been busy focusing on my book. I'm writing a book every month, so research. So I've had to go back down the rabbit hole again. So has anyone else got MasterChef on in the background? We were just talking about the panna cotta and how it worked, and they seem to be cutting into it now, and it looks pretty nice. But apart from that, see, I'm turning it off now. We just needed to see how that one went. Yeah, so just busy, and the lovely Eileen's been busy too. So how about all you people out there? Busy? You'd love to receive a message from your poppy. Well, we'll just have to see how that goes for a second. I've got someone already here. Oh gosh, no, it's not me. I guess was your poppy a smoker? Because the moment I said that, oh sorry, I've got the throat thing happening. To me, there's also a it looked to me, I've got this fellow who's had a stroke, but he was also a smoker. So don't know if this belongs to you. I'm also strangely getting really bad pressure under the eyes. If any of those things make any sense to you, give us a bell and put your hand up and let's see. I don't know if they're your poppy, but no, he didn't smoke or drink. What a good chap, eh? Okay, then I've got someone else's grandfather or father here. Smoker, heavy on the chest, really heavy on the chest, and some sort of stroke or something or other like that. A Kessa of also still not left you, but if it's a grandfather for you, sometimes this closed off throat is because they or you didn't get to say the last words that you okay. See, they didn't get to say the last words or have left words unsaid, which is why that comes through. It doesn't make either of yours less legitimate. What happens with me is that, and we should have explained this from the start rather than focusing on MasterChef.
Let's just jump straight in.
I tell you what, I would have loved some of those chicken wings. Oh my God, with mango chili sauce.
It looks good. Yeah, I've never watched MasterChef.
Yeah. So what happens with me is that it's like that scene from Ghost where Whoopi Goldberg finds that she's not a fraud and everyone tries to jump into her at the same time. That's kind of what happens with me. So what I was getting was the grandfathers and the throat, which signals two things in this case, that there were words left unsaid, but also, okay, so he had pneumonia as well. There you go. Okay. Makes perfect sense, but we've also got Sari in here saying your granddad passed of emphysema. Now, did either of them have a stroke or did they have a bit of dementia going on? If you could let us know, then that would be great, because there's one, and I don't know why I'm seeing this, but it's showing me a sandy desert, and I don't know if that means anything to either of you. It's quite odd. I've not had that before come through to me, but I always get these things that are odd and haven't always come through before. Remember, I got that one of carrots that night, and
yes,
someone told me, I got a message of carrots, and one of the ladies I was reading for, he said that she was sitting there feeding her dog carrots. So this is what her grandfather came in and said. Okay. All right, so we're not getting. Oh, okay. You think your pup was starting to get it, so I believe, but no desert. Your pup lived on a farm. No. Yes, then to you with this head, that's a confirmation that he's around. I don't know what the desert means to anyone else. If that means anything, and it's a father or a grandfather figure, just let us know. Just let us know. Miss Eileen, would you like to pick something, or would you like to start the ball rolling before I just take over everything?
Oh, look, I don't mind sitting back and just watching it flow, to be honest.
You've got a job here.
I'm kidding. What? Come on. I created a platform. Can't everyone else just run with it?
Okay, Sammy. You love a message from a partner. Today's been a year since he passed away. Look, what I'm feeling here is some sort of impact in the back of the head. Was this some sort of vehicle incident? It's quite profound. It's to me, it's to the right of the head. And again, I'm getting this. Look, I don't know if it was a fall. There's definitely been some impact, but I've also got this sense of falling, or a sense of a real sort of being disoriented as the fall happens. I don't know if this is your partner. And does the desert have anything to do with your partner as well? Come back and tell us if you can, Sammy. But Sammy, he was found collapsed at work. Okay, look, I think he hit his head on the way down. Look, I'm getting this pain here to the right. I don't know whether there was some sort of blood disorder, but I'm feeling that there's definitely something going on here around the ear and around the jawline. So I don't know if there was something going on here as well, but there's definitely something I'm feeling in there. Look, what I'm getting for you is absolutely bizarre. I'm seeing a skateboard. I don't know if a skateboard means anything to you. But you look, the other side of it is like, it's a message to have fun. And I don't know if the skateboarding's something that you've thought of or anything that's come to you, but I'm just getting that things need to lighten up, and that you really need to sort of go out there and just have a little bit of fun. And I don't know if skateboarding's your thing, or whether it was his thing or what. But there's a sense of letting the wind fly through your hair. I don't think it's a bike or anything like that. Look, it could be, and it could be that, but that's not your speed. But you need to find something similar to you that will let the wind fly in your hair. All right. I get this message around the ear sometimes also when they're actually talking to you. So pay attention, because what you're getting around you is messages, and you may not be able to see or hear it at the moment because you're still too close to the trauma. But it's definitely a message that there's someone around. So I don't know whether it's a smell or a taste or something that you keep on feeling, but look out for it. And when you know you've got that thing, then know that your partner's around. Okay, I'm also getting quite a sickness in here in this gut. I've got someone here who's got blood poisoning, because I feel it coursing all the way through my body. Okay, Sammy, I think we're moving on from you, but with love, they're saying get out there and let the wind blow through your hair. All right, so and they're showing me whiskey as well. So have a little dram of whiskey, if that's your thing. You felt someone was brushing your face last night. Oh, okay, and your TV and air conditioner kept turning on. Absolutely brilliant, doll. Yes, absolutely. So there he is trying to get in contact with for the anniversary. So please know that that's around. I'm sure that you're all experts on here, but for those of you who aren't rather, It's a thing where the spirits will attach themselves to electronics. They'll turn TV stations, they'll make lights flicker on and off. Anything electronic that they can get to, they'll mess with. So, if you're seeing anything like that, if you're feeling anything like that, please know they're around, darling. Okay. Best of luck with it. Let the wind fly through your hair, darling. All right. Take care. And we'll hopefully see you back on here in a couple of weeks and let us know how it all went.
Awesome.
Kim. Okay.
Kim. Here we are.
Sorry, you're absolutely frozen then. I didn't hear anything that you said, but let's see. Kim, you'd like a message from a past loved one. Look, I've got a lady here, and she's very upset. I don't think this is a mother, but seriously, she's right in front of me. When they make me do this to my nose, it's because she's right in front of me. Look, I actually think that she wears glasses and used to push them up off her face quite a lot. If this is a grandmother figure for you, and to me it feels attached to mum, and I've also got a knee issue here. Now, I don't know if the knee is your issue or whether it's belonging to this lady, but it's substantial, and I'm feeling it around quite strongly. Yeah, look, she's right in front of my nose. I get this a lot when they think I'm going to go away and they want me to stay. So it's she's quite strong. So you should be feeling her around you. Again, I'm getting a scent with her, and to me it's a cooking scent. So I don't know what the dish was she's cooking, but it's cooking rather than baking. So again, I'm getting, oh gosh, look, I don't know if this lady had a stroke or whether you've got someone else coming in who's had a stroke, but I'm definitely feeling it down the right-hand side here. Okay, to know this isn't her, to me this is a male, and the male is with her. So, sorry, that's my dog. If you hear the barking in the background, that's the dog barking at the cat, or someone's dinner's better than the others, So, yes, and I'm getting a deafness from her too. So I don't know if the whole side went with this stroke, or whether she had some of these issues beforehand. I'm still getting this person here, and I've got a really blocked sinus. I've got a real strong blockage in the face. Look, to me, there's a grandmother and a grandfather for you, Kim, and they're both there together. One I've got lower gut issues with, either a bowel issue or a stomach. It doesn't feel like a stomach cancer. It's quite a lot lower than that. It could be that that was a strange message. All right, no, it was the dog, not the other side. And I've got a cat coming to join us in a moment. This is my spirit cat, actually. When she knows that spirit's around, she'll come onto the table and sit and stare at the person. So back to you, Kim, sorry. There's two people, a grandmother and a grandfather. One I've got the stroke issue, and one I've got like a stomach issue, like a stomach cancer. But they're showing flowers, and that's a love you sign. I'm not getting anything else stronger off them other than that. Do you talk to one of them? Because there's a sense that I'm getting that we hear what you're saying. So please keep doing that. And if you go to bed, ask for a sign. So ask for a dream or something like that. Those last couple of minutes before you go to sleep, and see what comes along for you, because they're still around you very closely as well. Now, I've got someone here. Sorry, we're leaping from you, Kim. I've got someone here who did hunting. Now, I know that sounds really peculiar, but I'm seeing, and it's probably not for any great reason, but I'm seeing one of those bear traps. I know it's a horrible thing to be thinking of, but I don't know whether this is referring to a bear claw, as in food, or whether this is a hunting thing. But I'm feeling both of those things quite strongly. I know this sounds weird, but if anyone feels any of those things out there, please let us know. Okay, let's pipe on, because there are other people around. I've got a really spaced out head here. like I've got no sense of equilibrium at all. And that's not just me in life. Thank you for laughing. Yeah, Michelle, absolutely. Is your sister getting this thing where she can't walk properly, or she's got this thing going on where she's got no equilibrium? Because I feel that there's a real weakness with her. I don't know if she's not eating properly or there's something going on with the passing of food, but I'm really, really tired. I'm really, really tired. So if she's really struggling now, please know that, yes, there's a father figure around her. There's also another lady, and this person is to the side. So I don't know whether this is an auntie or whether this a friend to your side. Broken leg, not eating. Okay. Did she have a fall? Is the break from a fall? Because I'm still getting this thing, or that is just the weakness from not eating. I don't quite know, but I think that she's probably not telling you how scared she actually is. So I think that she thinks that however this happened, it might have been considerably more serious. So I don't know. Have a chat to the doctors, because I don't think she's telling you everything. But her wheelchair went down a hill. There you go. Perfect. Oh well, sorry, it's not perfect, but that fits in with exactly what I was saying. There's a sense of falling, a sense of like, okay, all right. Oh, the poor bugger. All right. Look, yes, she's really, really worried. I don't know whether there's a weakness in one of her arms as well. To me, it feels to the right. And I'm also feeling a neck issue on the left-hand side. So, try and get her to tell the doctors everything that's going on with her and not just some of it. Because I just feel she wants to get out of there rather than have to deal with all these other issues, all right? But yes, if your father passed of a heart attack, I've got someone here really strong with a heart issue now. So to me, this is him around her. But there's also, as I said, another lady to the side. She has brain damage. Okay, yes, had a stroke. Okay, all right. Sorry, darling. Yeah, she's got a great deal of worry going on. But please let her know. Oh no, she would probably know. She probably gets this. But please know that she's been protected by her people around her. Particularly, I don't know if there was a sister, a mutual sister that passed for you, or someone to the side that she was very fond of, perhaps a cousin or an aunt. It doesn't feel like it's an aunt, but there are people around there. Would be the stepmom. Okay, that makes perfect, to the side rather than straight above. Okay, please let her know that these people are around her and supporting her. Even if she feels a little bit bleak, they've got her, okay? So get her to fess up to everything that's going wrong and try and get her out of there as soon as possible. You might have to look at home care for her if you don't have that already. But tell her to relax. She's not going anywhere yet, okay? So her people are keeping her here. All right, darling? We'll send her our best wishes, please, and I hope she gets better soon, darling. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Got anything else there? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, didn't.
Okay. Oh, Liz. Liz, again, I don't know. I've got two things going on here. I've got really, really bad stomach cramps. I don't think it's stomach though. To me, it feels like there's something going on in the womb. But I've also got this thing going on here, and this is like a knife to the head. So I don't know if there is an aneurysm for you, but my sense is that there was a very quick passing, and there was a lot of shock, particularly from her. Although, again, I'm getting these things about people who knew that they were much sicker than what they were. there's quite a few things that I'm feeling here. I don't know that it's all surrounding you. I think that I've got another mother here as well. Sorry, I've got the mothers trying to jump in here at the moment. This one, I've got a real sickness up in the gut, so I don't know if it was a cancer of the esophagus or the throat in there somewhere, or something going on under here. So it's quite high up. But I'm getting a real sense of shaking with her as well. So I think she was quite. Look, I get a very strong sense of sickness from her, rather than it being, sorry, something that was just quick. This feels like there's something that was lingering for quite a while with her. And she was tough, though, Liz. I've got to say, I get a real strong sense of fight from her. I just feel I'm getting this sense of feeling overwhelmed. Now, is there a new dog for you? It's not your mum. She had dementia. Okay. All right. Look, she could have been trying to jump in before when I had that. Oh, hang on. The head thing. Okay. All right. Okay. Sometimes it comes through like a knife in the head. Sometimes I get this going on here. Look, as I said, though, I think I've got someone else's mother jumping here as well. If someone's got a gut thing, Liz, the dog. Sorry, I got distracted there for the moment. Did you just get a new dog, or is there a dog with her that was yours? Because I hear the dog, and then we jump to someone else's mother. So there is a dog around, and I know there's a dog with her, but there may be a new one coming for you if you don't have one already. Yes. Well, yeah. Yes to what, Liz? Yes to all of the above. We'll tick that off. Okay. Okay. So look, I've still got someone else's mother here, and what I've got is like some sort of cancer or something up here and into the esophagus. You love this dog like no other animal. Oh, darling, no wonder. Okay. Very strong presence of the dog. She's new. Okay, brilliant. Then mum knows all about this, all right? So interestingly, dogs, cats, really strong with spirit. So if the dog's there barking at nothing, and look, my dog will bark at nothing because he's crazy. I mean, he was standing behind the door when they passed out doggy brains. I love him. He's lovable, but he's just, he's just crazy. So if the dog's just, look, I know that when I have clients here, when I have spirit in, Dexter just stands there and looks sometimes at nothing in particular. We'll look out the window, we'll just look and just sort of stop. So if you're getting this sort of stuff off your dog, or if it's just barking at nothing, know that your mum's around, okay? And if you see this, when's Mother's Day? Is that tomorrow?
Sunday.
Monday. Okay.
Sunday,
sorry. If you see this action going, I have no idea what day it is. If you see this action going on with your dog, please know that she's definitely around you. But I do have a strong sense that she certainly will be with you there on Mother's Day. She's showing me violets as well. Now, I don't know if it's the flower or whether it's that beautiful sort of deep purpley sort of gradation from a deep purple through to a lilac-y colour. So she's showing me this, and this is quite strong. So I don't know if you've just planted some, or whether these are something that she's synonymous with, but she's showing me these lovely flowers. So, and I'm getting a strong scent of them as well. That's your Nan. Okay. Then we got Mum and Nan there. So please know that both the ladies are there together, and they're looking after you. Okay. So you may have them both around on Sunday. So keep an eye out, keep a nose out. You may hear them or smell the perfume. All righty. And watch out for the dog barking. Okay. I hope things are great for you, Liz. We'll talk to you next time.
Awesome. For those of you who are jumping on and asking if this is still live, yes, it is. You can tell when a video is live because up in the top corner, there's a red rectangle that says live, just so you know. Put your questions in. We'll get to as many as we can get to. And Terri's awesome.
Now, What do you mean? I'm also what?
Awesome.
Oh, yay! Thank you. Did someone say that? Yay! Well, thank you. That's lovely.
I'll have to go back and find it.
I saw someone pop through who said that they come on when I'm on. So thank you for that. Love you in the fan club. That's wonderful. Okay. Now, someone wanted a reading here? Nick, Rod, Ellie, Brax. Wow. Okay. There's a cast of thousands. Let's just have a quick look and see what's going on around you. Okay. I know this is scintillating, scintillating watching, seeing me pick cards, but that one just wants to be. All right. Look, these are really interesting cards. These are Colette Baron reads, and they're what are they called? They are called the Wisdom of Avalon. They're oracle cards. I really love them because I call them traveling cards. They tell a story. I pull 4 of them and they tell a little story along the way. So what I've got here for you, me. Hello. I'm presuming it's Nick. Anyway, what I've got here is this little story going on. Now, this is a spider. Now, I know that looks very unattractive and not many of us love spiders, but the amazing thing about the spider is it can spin silk out of its butt. So this is talking about creativity and being able to do amazing tasks. And you may not know about them already, but it's saying you need to use your creative side a little more. The other thing about that is the spider's a quick thinker. I mean, it can patch up its web if it's been destroyed in a moment, and it can do it without even thinking about it. So be creative. You're probably the web that holds everything together, and that's great. But sometimes I feel it can be a little bit too much for you. So this is another interesting card here. Now you've got. Whoops! I can never remember which way to go. Now this is joy. Now, if you have a look at it there, there's a couple of big rocks. Now, they don't look great, and they look like they're a cliff. You're coming to a cliff. But the wonderful thing about that is it's like, if you know the saying, you can't see the forest for the trees. Look at all those trees out there and look at the blank space to the rear of the card. Now, what this is about is saying that there are obstacles for you to get over, darling. That's why you're the spider. You can be creative in how you get over those obstacles, but the pathway to the light is going to be there for you, and that's the joy you're searching for. Now, you've got the horse next. The horse is a really strong beast. Again, we're talking about you having to let everyone ride on your back, and I guess being the strength of the family. The lovely thing about the horse is it's about dignity, and it's about authority. But it's especially you saying or being able to delegate authority. So it's saying to you, we get that you've got all these burdens on your back. Sometimes you have to let stuff go. So don't be a control freak. Accept help from others where it's offered, and things will be a lot easier for you. Now, I get that this is tough because this is a birth and rebirth card. So what it shows you is it's like autumn, where all the leaves off the trees are fallen. Now, they've fallen for a reason, and that's to clear the passage for you to get to the place you need. So know now that there is a pathway forward for you. And as you can see, the pathway is there through the trees. And you can only see that because all the leaves have fallen and the trees are sort of parting to let you through. So these to me are a very strong message that you're carrying a lot of weight. And I also feel that there's carrying a lot of guilt in there as well. But there is a new pathway coming up for you. There are 2 very strong cards there talking about new pathways. So be strong enough to take the chance, Nick, and you'll get there. Okay. Yes, she says. All right. Best of luck with it. It's really positive. So don't be bunkered in that tunnel. Know that you can be creative. All right, doll? Get out there and do it. Okay. Best of luck, sweetie. Okay. Who you go next?
in comments and it moves. Okay.
Pretty please and thank you. Okay, Jessie. Jessie, I know I've just had to have a sip of my drink. I'm feeling really, really thirsty. And not from me, from this person of yours. I'm guessing it's Dad. But what I feel is that there was there's a place where he was. There was, oh gosh. Look, I've got two things for you here. I've got something that is really thirsty. So I don't know if it was someone in a hospital and they couldn't get water. There was something going on and they couldn't have liquids. But I've also got some here. Look, Christy, don't whine like I never get picked. Maybe you will one day. I've also got someone here who there are ulceration problems in the mouth. So I don't know if this is all the same thing coming from your dad, that like there was a real trouble drinking stuff because he always wanted water and couldn't have any unless it was thickened. How do you get thick water? That's got me bamboozled. Okay, I don't know how you get thick water.
You put a thickener in it.
What do you mean?
For people like I worked in special ed and we used to have to thicken some of the drinks and stuff because the kids couldn't swallow.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that in my life. Well, that's exactly what he was giving me. So please know that that he's around you. And look, I get the sense also that that there was, I don't know if he was unable to speak, but he's communicating really strongly through his eyes. So if you could see something in his eyes and maybe he was not there at the time, mentally, please know that he sees. He's giving me this now. I see you. So know that he's around, okay? There's also another lady with him, an older lady, so I think it's his mother. And she's a bit of a nag, all right? So I don't know how well you knew her. I mean, in the nicest possible way, but she's really wanting to push in. But I get a sense of being very gentle with your father. So there was a great deal of gentleness there, and he's certainly letting her pass through. So look, they're quite a team together. They're holding court there together. Please know that all this stopped. He couldn't stand her either. There you go. No wonder. I told you she was pushy. That's your mum's mum. Absolutely. Okay. Well, she's still there trying to rule the rooster. But, listen, I've got two of the nastiest grandmothers that God ever blew a breath into. And, one of them always wants to come through if my sister or myself are getting a reading. And we're like, you know what? You didn't like us when you were alive, you old bag. So don't come bothering us now. We want other people to jump through. So that's kind of what I'm getting from her. But that's okay. You know what? You can accept or not accept them, but they're there together. And as I said, she's trying to push past to get in from your dad. But your dad is such a gentleman that he's letting her come through. But I'm telling her, no, we want to hear back from Dad. And I'm getting a sense of laughter from your dad. Okay. So I've got something going on to the side of the head with her. It's really quite strange. I don't know what it is, but it's some sort of paralyzing thing. I can't quite work out what it might be. I don't know. But I've got a sense of being paralyzed on the side. I don't feel like it was a stroke. Yeah, I don't know. But it feels associated around her. There's also a necklace she's showing me. I don't know if it's pearls or something that was sent. Your dad was. Okay, all right. So he's pushing forward again too, but she is as well, because I'm seeing a necklace of some sort he was paralyzed. Okay, that's what I'm getting from Dad. So please know that Dad's given her the boot, but she still wants to talk about these things, this set of pearls or a necklace or a chain with something on it. So I'll leave you to talk about that with your mum. But you know, the sense is that there was something she wanted you to have. Oh, this could be your present. I don't know. Oh, Corey, sorry. Whoa, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself there. Jessie, yeah, look, please know that Dad's around very strongly, and the mother-in-law or the grandmother as well. You don't have to talk to her if you don't want, but Dad's very close to you, darling, all right? My pleasure. And let's get cracking. Who else have we got? I was reading all these quite strange things down here. Odette, yes, there was facial paralysis that I was feeling. I don't know if this has anything to do with a father figure of yours as well. But please come back and let us know if this does. Because I get a really strong sense of bleach as well. And I don't know if it's the hospital bleach thing going on. My pleasure, Jess. I don't know if it's the hospital thing going on, but very, very strong sense of bleach with this person with the paralysis. I don't know if it's something that, you know, some sort of thing that they've ingested that or smelt that wasn't good for them either. But I'm also getting this thing around the throat. I was going to say around the throat. And this to me doesn't feel like it's a not speaking thing. This feels actually like there's some sort of issue here in the bottom of the throat. And you know, it's not one of those people that has to have the little hole to talk out of. To me, it's something maybe around here, like what are these bits around here? Thyroids and things?
I don't know.
You don't know. You know everything. You're always my body part girl. I think it's a thyroid issue going on around here. I'm not entirely sure. If anyone can own that and this other sense of, I'm still getting this paralysis thing and this really strong sense of bleach. Yeah. Oh, okay, Jessie. Yes, it's you, is it? Okay. Oh my God. Okay, we're still with you. Okay. All right. We got a couple of people jumping in. All right. Was this okay, your people are still around, Dal, and they're not wanting to let go of the floor. Alrighty. So let's let them sort it out. Why don't you pick another one for us to do there, Eileen? You have a horrible thyroid. Okay. This is why they're around you trying to look after you, all right? Make sure you get it seen to, Dom. Look, Renee, I'm just going to have a little read for you first. And the first card that pops out when I pick it up is the Truth card. Now, interestingly about that card, I'm not going to say to you, build a bridge and get over it. That is far too literal a meaning for this particular card. This card is about facing the truth. And, you know, if you're hanging on to something that you can't hang on to and it's killing you, then please, it's never time to let it go, but there's some things you have to get past, okay? The view from the bridge is really strong, so this talks about psychic connections as well as the strength of those stones in that bridge. And so it's saying the bridge between you and your baby is stronger than anyone could, and nobody could ever break it. And that's why you see this so strongly here. So know that, like, when you're walking, when you're crossing the bridge, know that she's with you hand in hand, okay? And the view from the bridge is lovely. The water's flowing. There's gentle sand at the bottom. There's no huge rocks. They're just little pebbles, little rocks, but no huge dashing rocks that you could fall onto. So please know that this is about walking hand in hand with you, and it's about care, and it's about saying, wherever you go, there I am. All right. So know that she's just there all the way around you. Now, I'm just going to have another card. The other card I've got here is the Wind Fairy. Now, I love this particular card because what she's about is thoughts, words, and intellectual analysis. So what this says to me after this card is that, like, you can if and when and but it all you like. It's just don't get so wrapped up with the thoughts and what could I have done wrong, or what right, or what did I do wrong, that you just can't walk across that bridge, darling. It's really important for you to know that you can analyze the bejesus out of something, but sometimes things are just meant to be. All right, so please be like the wind fairy. Please let, you know, the old song, The Wind Beneath Your Wings, was written for a reason. So what it is for her blowing the wind around you, the wind beneath your wings. So she's helping you to fly, darling, okay? And what I'm getting at the moment is a real sense of, I get goosebumps all over my body when I get a sense that there's a hug. So please know that this is what I'm getting now, and I'm sending this over to you. There's a really strong hug sensation going on. Now, I'm just going to pick one more card for you. Oh, gosh, and here it is, movement. So all these cards are talking about you're moving forward, darling, and that doesn't mean forgetting where you've come from. But again, in this card, yes, there's the big obstacle at the front, but it's smooth and it's rounded. It's not going to hurt you. And moving away from this time-wise isn't going to hurt you either. Notice there that the water is still and it's shallow. So it's saying that these aren't uncharted waters. These are waters that you can wade in and feel comfortable wading. So all those, I think, are messages from your baby saying that I'll walk with you. Go out there and face what you've got to face. I'll be there with you. Beautiful message, darling. So strong. Okay. I hope that's brought you a little bit of peace. But know that the baby is around you. All right, doll. Okay. Christy. All right. Okay. Just enjoy what I do here from my dad. Okay, Christy. I've got a really bad pain in my back here. A really bad, like halfway down, like on not quite on the spine, but on the left. I don't know if he had a back issue or a. Oh my God, thank you. Just come back and tell us if this really bad back issue has something to do with your dad. It's almost like I'm not going to say he was debilitated, but there's a really sort of strong sense of agony when he tries to stand. He had liver cancer. Where's your liver? Is that down on the left-hand side in the back? Come on, Dr. Eileen.
We've got nurses watching. They'll let us know.
Okay, look. This, as I said, the really bad pain. Sorry?
I've got a nurse watching. Hopefully she'll come in and go, yeah, that's where the liver is.
It started out there and you made him go to doctors and found out. Okay, that makes perfect sense. It's almost like getting a knife in the back. So, yes, there's something bad going on there. So this is definitely him. No, kidney is usually back, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Kate, but thanks for that. But this is definitely related. Oh, Christy, darling, I don't have to tell him you love him. You can tell him that. Please know that. They're around you. I mean, they're only coming through to me because I'm a channel that's open here. But trust the fact that he is around you, darling. Absolutely. And again, listen out for signs. And when I say listen out, I mean use all of your senses. A tiny little patch. Okay, I'm getting him right here, right close to me now. So what he's saying is he's sitting on your shoulder. He's that close to you, really, really strong. And I get this sense as well that your hair's being stroked. Please know, if you get a patch of goosebumps on your arm and it's not cold, please know that that this is because you've got. Are you just seeing my glasses there, people? I'm sorry. I just noticed that I was looking up from here. Trying to see everyone. So I'm guessing that's all you saw of me as well. So here I am in real life, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I keep fogging up my glasses. Sorry about that. I get when I get a lot of energy through me, I get the sweats a little bit. It's very attractive, and have to bust out a fan. But tonight they're just fogging my glasses. So, okay. So Christy, your father's laughing at me now, and laughing at my plight here. So I think he was a bit of a joker. There's a real sense of before this all happened, there was a real sense of joy in him that that I think that you lost completely when he became really sick. Please know that he still has that, and that even though he couldn't show it, that it is still around him. Sorry, darling, is there a wedding for you? He's talking about a wedding. I don't know if this was your wedding that he was in. Sorry, not around for. But he's talking to me about a wedding. Yes, he was a joker. That's great. And I'm still getting that from him. But you do see me. Okay. I hope you're not seeing too much now. But I do get this sense. I do get this sense around him that. Hi, Jim, buddy. That can't be to me. Is that you? That's you, guilty. Okay, but I do get this sense around him that that there was a lot of joy and he couldn't talk about it. Wedding, not yet. Okay, Christy, are you getting married at some stage in the future? I don't know, but he's talking about a wedding and he's saying he's going to be there. All right. So if this hasn't happened for you, or if there's a wedding coming up that's a family thing, please know that he's going to be there. And if it's walking you down the aisle, please know that that he will be there with you to do that. Okay. All right, let's move along. There's some very long questions here. There's also some quite short ones. I'll let you select.
Yeah, I'm going to pick those ones.
Oh, you're engaged, Christy. Okay. Then please know that he will walk you down the aisle, darling. All right. And he knows about this, and this is his way of giving you a if he didn't know your partner, then it's his way of giving his thumbs up that he's happy to walk you down the aisle. But he's very strong on it. He was just like, tell her this message, tell her this message. So I'm so glad that that he got that through. Oh, my pleasure, Christy. I hope it all goes well. Know that Dad's around you and that he'll be walking you down the aisle, babe, when it happens. Okay. Any message from your dad about your pregnancy? Steph, I feel that he already has a little baby there in spirit. I don't know if this is a baby that you lost, whether it was very early on in a pregnancy or not. But he has a little angel there with him, and my lights just dipped then. So please know that that your dad is sending messages through my electronics. So to me, that's right. There is, okay, you did in 2017. All right, darling, please know that Dad has the baby there and that they're safe together, okay? The baby knows that it wasn't their time, all righty? Okay. 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 Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm saying okay all the time. I've just got a couple of people fighting to get through here. Look, I don't know whether I have this bit of a theme going on tonight about deserts. I'm seeing sand dunes with him. I don't know if this is the desert thing that I was seeing before. But look, pop back, Steph, and let us know if this desert stuff means anything to him. Look, sand dunes kind of like I don't even know if you're in Sydney, but kind of like over the dunes at Cronulla. Does that mean anything? Do you know, Eileen, if that means anything to her?
I know she lives in my area. You were saying sand dunes. I was seeing Stockton, so up Newcastle way.
Okay. Are you in? Sorry, I can feel stuff crawling all over me at the moment. There's people like here grabbing on my arms trying to get through. Look, I'm seeing these sand dunes. So if this is related to him, they're really pulling at me. I've got someone who's desperate to get through. I don't know where it is. Mum must move back to Newcastle. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Alrighty. And I think that was him earlier on when I kept seeing the same sort of deserty thing in the sand dunes. Okay, about your pregnancy. Gosh, that was a long one. Look, there is. I don't see that there's any problems. You may have had a little problem starting out. but I feel that has run its course. I'm getting that you're feeling really sick with this stuff. He's just saying, look, calm down, it'll get better, all right? But there is another one for you after this. I don't know whether that's good news or bad, but there is this is not, if you've been desperate to sort of know or worried that there may not be any others, you were, okay, that makes perfect sense. Then please know that everything's going to be okay, darling, all right? And there will be another one there for you. Sorry, I can just see my tag sticking out here, the full package. Please know that everything's going to be okay. Sorry, I really had to rush getting here tonight because I was sitting on the lounge watching MasterChef and having a little gin and tonic. And all of a sudden I heard my phone beep, 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 and I thought, what the hell's that? And I looked over and it was 8:20 or 8:25, and I had to be here in 5 minutes. So I had to leap out of my tracky dacks, throw a bra on and then a caftan, and then managed to get my hair back in a ponytail because I've been moving furniture all day. So sorry about that. Yes,
no
anyway.
need to change the tracky dacks. You only see from the waist up.
I know, but it's like, it's, I don't know. Yes, you're right. I should have left them on, but I didn't feel dressed with the tracky back still on. Anyway, there you go. So that was more than anyone needed to hear. But please don't worry, Steph. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Now, will it be the opposite gender? Well, it'll be one of them, doll. Look, I feel strongly, I'm hearing boy, 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 but, like you're a young thing. They all want those gender reveal parties, so just go and do it, I've got a 50% option, so it's like, oh, she was right, and I could be wrong too. Or then one of those things. I feel male. I feel very strongly male, but sorry. But, go and have one of those silly parties that they all have and bust the balloons and whatever. Because, like, I'm sure you want that. I don't mean to be, my niece just had one, seriously. It was the biggest event. Like, it was like a Facebook announcement had to be made. It's like the world had to stop for this gender reveal. And I thought, where's all this coming from? But apparently everyone does one nowadays. Anyway, sorry, getting ahead of myself. Okay. General read for Miss Erin. Okay. Has Erin been on before?
Yes.
Do you know?
She's one of your supporters, kind of. Yes. Okay, well, I'll do a quick read for her, only because I was my eyes came to her. But you please, Erin, there you are, and you're saying you're in your tracky dacks and braless. My heart's with you, girl. That's where I was, half an hour ago, 45 minutes ago, and I will be in 15 minutes from now. I can guarantee you that. I'm just in time to watch this is the one I loved.
What? Well, Kate, I didn't actually tell you what I had downstairs underneath my caftan, but yes, you could be right. And again, like way more information than anyone ever needed to hear. Right. So, who wanted that? That was Erin. Okay, general reading. Oh, Erin, this is really interesting.
I'm trying to go back to her.
Don't worry, we know who she is now. Yeah, and now the world knows your braless and your tracky dacks. We're classy ladies, mate. Don't you worry about that.
You're at home.
I know, but it's like the newsreader thing from here up. You've got to be a little presentable. Yes. Oh, okay. Look, here's the novice. Now, the novice is a really fun little dude because he's like he's fresh to something. It's like it's about a new start. It's about the innocence of things. It's about beginning, and it's about curiosity. So it's saying to you, like, if you're not sure where you are, go and search for that thing because it's just not going to come to you. You could put out there in the universe, hey, this is, I want to change or I need to change or want to be doing something, but you have to have a little idea of what it is. So you can put that out there to the universe. So go looking for things because you will find them if you're looking, okay? Now, the next thing, wow, this is beautiful. This is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is lovely because she's about vision. So you're being told in one card, here's the novice, you need to start at something, and here's the high priestess saying, here's the prophecy, here's the vision. So it's saying that you have what you need to find this. So put it out there if you're not sure what it is. I don't know whether it's a work thing or whether it's a general direction in life, but what I'm getting are these really, really strong characters here. You've also got the Earth Fairy here. These are some really strong women. They're all women in these cards. So the Earth Fairy here is about grounding and foundations. So again, all of these cards are saying to you there's a new foundation out there, or a new way for you. What you've got already is the foundation for this new way. So you've got to look. It's when you get the Hanged Man card in a tarot deck, it's about him being tied up and you know, in an uncomfortable position, but also that he's able to see things from a different viewpoint, a different direction. So that's what I'm feeling here. If you're stuck and you don't quite know which way to go, just look forward. Look at it from a different perspective, because then you'll see the way you need to go. To me, it feels quite workish, quite around work, and know that that you're too hard on yourself, for starters, but know that you have the foundations there to make any changes that you need. Don't kick yourself in the butt for having done the wrong things or having done them in the wrong way. You know, it's, you know, hindsight's 20/20, but you know, we can't look. Don't look back is what I'm trying to say. Just let it go and move on, and that's a really hard lesson for me to learn too. I'm sorry, folks. I've got someone here who's a smoker and not wanting to let me go. Oh dear. Okay, sorry. Just trying to get through here to who it was. Kara, I feel this is around you here. Sorry. Yes, sorry. This is feeling really strong here. Yeah, you're your worst critic. I know that, Erin. Stop and be gentle with yourself. Rebecca, you're saying me. Is that you have someone around you who had the bad smoking thing? This is really bad, like right in the chest here. Okay, and it's like your dad died of emphysema. Okay. Oh, right. That's you, Lisa. And okay, Erin, okay. These are both, oh, he just passed. Okay. Look, as I said, we're getting one of those situations here where they jump in. So please know that one is not more legitimate than the other. But with the fellow who's just passed, sorry, I've got just taken my glasses off, I can't see. Erin, to me, I'm getting a really strange sensation of nose bleeding too. So I don't know whether this is him having a nosebleed or whether that is related to one of the other ones. His 11th anniversary on the 10th of May. Look, please know that they're both around you. I don't know what COPD is. Yeah, okay. You'll have to explain that to me. But look, and see, now we've got a little cluster of dads who've passed through these awful things in the chest. All of these are different. The things I'm feeling with them all are quite differently. Rebecca, you suffer from nosebleeds. Okay, then this is your father figure pushing through here first. Okay, so that's his way of differentiating you between the others. Okay, so please know that he's around you, darling. Oh my God, sorry. Oh, it's my phone. Sorry, it's my sister. Leonie, I'll ring you back. Bye. Sorry, I forgot to turn it off. Oh, for goodness sakes. Stop talking. I'll call you back. Chump. Okay. I should have turned the phone off, I know. But the other ones here, I've also got someone who had really, really bad pain here. I know. Like, you know, you could go all day and no one wants to ring you. And it's just when you're doing something, or like you sit down in the lavatory and the phone will go. You know, go figure. But please know that these gentlemen are around you closely. I'm getting also one of these gentlemen who had some very, very strong issues in the head there as well. So I don't know if these issues caused a stroke. but there's something bad going on in here as well. None of them passed well, let me just say to you, but all of them are giving me flowers now. So they're all saying that we're free of this, okay? So please don't worry, and especially to you, and I've forgotten who it was now, who's Rebecca, was it, who yours passed recently? No, it was Erin, sorry, yeah. Please know that they're all around you, and they jump in as a little club to come to you together, and sometimes they work really hard to do that, especially when there's so much traffic out there, everybody else wanting a get in as well. All right, darling, know that they're around you. Just have faith in the fact that they are, sweetie, all right? Okay. Miss, next. Okay, Miss Erin's had her read. She can go now. Rachel, rah. Don't hurry. Oh, go for a search. Yes, really interesting, Rach. Look, I don't. I'm getting secrets. I'm getting that there are things that weren't said, and particularly around your grandmother. So please keep going with your searching. Look, I think there's an Aboriginal connection in there somewhere as well, and I think it dates back to, we're seeing. I'm seeing not uniforms, but I'm seeing oldie-timey clothes. So not even last century, in the late 1800s. So there's something going on back there. Look, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've also got someone who's passed by taking their own life, and they've been sitting back the whole time, and they've only just sort of pushed their head through now. And to me, this was quite I hate to say this, but it was quite a violent end. And I think that they've been trying to get through. They've wanted to come through before, but just haven't been able to put themselves forward. I'm getting a very strong sense of nail biting and a real sense of nervousness from this person. And to me, it's a brother figure. Sorry, has someone got out there? Is that you again, Rebecca? Does this relate to you? Okay. I don't know who this person. Sorry, yeah. Okay, I don't know who this brother belongs to, but I'm hearing brother, like a brother figure. So sorry, Rach, keep going with your search. Yes, I do feel Dad pushing you along, absolutely. But as I said, there are secrets in there, and the women on the side of the family, on your mother's side of the family, know. So make sure that you go there with a bottle of wine and do some coercing to see what information you can find out. Alrighty. I'm still getting there with this person. Kylie, okay, and Rebecca, we've both got someone you knew here. Look, I feel that this feels like someone who has, look, I don't generally like to go into how people take their own lives on open forums like this, because it's really sad and it's very tragic, but I feel that there was, okay, alrighty, okay, thanks, Rebecca. But I've also got another one here as well, and what I'm feeling is that there was some sort of impact. And okay, now I don't know. I'm hearing you saying drugs, but that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting some sort of impact. Okay, there's definitely you here, Rebecca. He's come through to you in the past before. This is this not being able to breathe properly sensation that I'm getting. The other person, I feel like there was an impact. Either they had thrown themselves off something, but there's a definite sense I get of a back break. So I don't know who owns this man as well. Rebecca, please know that that I'm getting really cloudy thinking up here. So to me, that there was a terrible issue with the black dog with depression. But I also think there was a chemical imbalance in his body. So it didn't seem to matter what he tried to have done, but there was just no sense of being able to get on top of it. But please note that he's on top of it now, and there's lots of love being shown, and there's a great apology about what he did, rather than it's more the manner in which it was done, and the person who had to find him is what he's apologizing for. So please know that there is like, oh my God, but I couldn't see around it. He just couldn't see around what would, who would have to find him. So please know that's okay. He's okay now. All right. So best of love. He's sending his best of love to you. Okay. So I've still got the fellow. Rebecca, no doubt. Absolutely no doubt. Okay. Christy, you said there's Damo. I don't know what that means, but if there is someone, if he passed by actually his wife found him, yeah, it's terrible. And that's what he apologizes for so much. How much that has traumatized her. But they don't think, they're not thinking when they do this about, throwing themselves off bridges or off trains or in front of trains. They don't think about it because they're just not in the right headspace. Look, I've still got this person here, Damien. Chrissy, is it because look, there's an impact. I don't know what he threw himself off, but it was really sharp, and it was almost this, he unfortunately felt the pain before he went, and it was an oh my God moment, but he's not saying to me, I wish I hadn't done that. It's regret at, okay, yeah, a violent ending and terrible depression. Look, he's not regretting what he had to do, what he feels he had to do. He's just very sorry to people's feelings again, that he couldn't find anything better or any way around it. There's a sense of like, okay, yeah, Erin, let's not talk about it anymore. Okay, we don't need to know any more details, darling. Please know that yeah, absolutely. Please know that that there is redemption, okay? And that what he carried in life, he doesn't carry in death. So there's a great sense of, relief that he was able to actually get through and tell you this. It's like, I've been trying to get through and haven't been able to do it. Okay. Okay, let's take a little breath because they're also so terribly serious, and they are. I'm not lessening them anyway, but these are really, really highly personal things. And when we're in common meetings like this, I don't like to go into too many details on them. All right. Can you get a reading for your hubby Wayne? His stepfather passed. Okay, let me try and tune in. But in the moment. Okay, wow, and I've had a card jump already. Interestingly, it's the Queen. Now, is he British? I just want to ask that. I mean, it's just something that obvious that jumps out. If there's somebody around that the Queen pops up for, it's either talking about. Lynn, I'm just going to say this to you. This could be a portent for you, because the Queen literally is about feminine strength and the real fertility and feminine power. So you are British. Love that work. Okay, that's why the Queen's popped up then. But it's still got something to do with you, Lynn. Okay, so don't think that this isn't for you. This can be about sexuality, and it can be about friendships too. So if there is someone around you now that there is a budding relationship with or a relationship with, this is all about your power and your power as a woman, and about your fertility. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to run out and have a baby. But what it talks about is your ability to grow things, So the fertile ground here is for you to absolutely assert your power over. So I know that you want a reading for your hubby Wayne, but sorry, the cards want to talk about you for a bit. So I get it. Look, I get it. I don't know whether it's a Navy connection or I've got mozzies, or a sea connection. But I'm also getting this this sense of, sorry, the bloody back door's open and the mozzies are biting like no idea. This sense of like a gentle boat rocking or a sea, or being on a sea. So I don't know if this had anything to do with your father. Sorry, your stepfather. But I'm getting this in the brain here too. So, you know, I don't know whether there was some sort of cancer in the brain. It's quite gentle. I'm not feeling it like it punching or anything like that. It's just this thing going on here. And look, the sea rocking thing could also mean that with this, the equilibrium was off a little bit. But is there a boy child in the family? Something that that's just come through? Because he's around a boy child. Now, I don't know if this is a child of yours, but I'm getting the goosebumps all over my body, and that's a hug. And it's also an indication that we've got things right, and that there's some really strong connection with the stepfather and a boy child. Now, I don't know if this is your child or another child around you, but there's a very strong connection with this the boy and the stepfather. So if this is, oh gosh, yeah, it definitely feels like a boy child. I don't know what the connection there is or what that means to you, but your hubby Wayne should look. Tell him, please. It doesn't matter that he was a stepfather rather than father. As far as stepfather's concerned, he was there. Now, I also see some really dark stuff for your hubby. I don't know whether this was how he was treated as a kid by his actual father, but there's a real sadness there about something that your hubby had to go through, and what he's saying is that I'm there with you. You know, like, you don't carry this burden alone. So please tell him whatever is around him, he can let that go, and it will be carried for him. Okay. But there's definitely a connection with a boy child. So I don't know what that means to you, but keep it on the back burner, and let us know in a couple of weeks or whatever if something like that's come up for you and you get what it means. All righty. Okay. Next.
Now it's almost 1:15 the hour. So do you want to keep going? Like how long do you want to go?
Let's do one more. I've got 10 to 10.
I mean, it's like an hour and 13 minutes. Don't mind me.
Oh.
It's not you, it's me. It is 10 to 10.
Yeah,
I know what I mean. Why don't you know what I mean? What are you, not psychic anymore?
Time's just a construct, you know. It's a concept. Right. You know, I don't have a time gene. I'm late for everything. I spent 30 years in the military and I'm still late for things, you know.
Yes.
What can I say? My sister tells me to be at places an hour early if I have to be somewhere. So yeah, I don't have a time concept. Okay, you go. You pick someone. We'll do one more.
No, you pick.
One more.
You pick. No, it's the last one. You pick.
You pick.
No, I insist.
Honestly, blah blah blah. Oh, Courtney, I'm finding this very stressful to get a reading, so I'm going to leave it. Oh, and you've disappeared. Yes, and it is very stressful trying to get a read. You've just disappeared off my feed. So I'm going to leave it to the universe, and if it's meant to be, it'll be. Well, there you go, Courtney. The universe is jumping in for you. Okay, so don't get all maudlin and all sad sack, all you other people too, because you can't get a read. It's like, you know what it's like on here. It's just crazy city, and there's only two of us, and you know it just comes and goes. But Courtney Jade, this is your moment. Come on down. I'm going to pick some cards for you. Oh, okay. Because I'm feeling that you need to see some direction, and these are traveling cards. These are my traveling cards. So, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Listen to me, like you can't see anything, and I'm oohing and ahhing like you can. This is disruption. This is where I feel you are now. Okay, this is part of the stress that I think you're feeling. You're desperately wanting for something to happen, and it's either interrupting your life to the extent where you can't actually see properly, or you're getting yourself so wound up, so wrapped around the axles that it's interrupting with your flow. Okay, the disruption card, yes, there's disruptions in your life, but please know at the bottom of the waterfall, it's not a large waterfall. So whatever you're going over, it's not Niagara Falls style, okay? You're going to be okay. There's no sharp dashing rocks at the bottom. They're gentle, rounded stones. So they talk about things weathering with time. So please know that this trouble that you're going through is momentary, all right, in the scheme of things. This is one of my favorite cards here. This is the dog. So there's someone with you who's a wonderful, loyal, and faithful friend to you. This is about sincerity and unconditional love. Sometimes it can actually mean dogs. And look, dogs are really important in your life. I mean, they stay in your spirit family forever. So, but this to me refers to a person. So if you're finding it really difficult to get through, please know that there is someone around you already who can help you do that. Sorry, you've got spirit around with you too. This feels to me related to mum. I don't feel like it's mother, but it feels like mother's mother. Okay. Oh, your doggo, Juki boy. Okay. Then know that Juki is like, what do they call them nowadays? The therapy dogs? No, what's the name of them?
Yeah.
You know, your compassion doggy. Yep. You know, there's some particular term. Anyway, Courtney, yes, it probably is your nan. But look, here's a protection card. So it's a lovely card because here you are. It's showing on the edge of a hill or a cliff overlooking the waters. So what it's saying to service dogs, thanks Odette. Yes, therapy dog, absolutely. So that's what your little Juki boy is or was to you. I know that there's a dog around you in spirit. I don't know if there's the same, but you're getting the loyalty associated with dogs. Now, the protection card is lovely because it's allowing you to view into the distance and you know where your footfall is. There's safety there because it's shallow, it's short grass, and there's a pathway through there. So know that your journey will be a protected one and it won't be damaging to you. And the last card you get is wonderful. It's the joy card. So again, it's saying to you, it might be a little distance off yet. You can see it in the distance there. But know that you're on your way there and you will get through it with your loyal and faithful friends. You're being protected, all right? So go forth and conquer, darling, and take the steps you need to. Lean on people when you need to because you'll get through this tough time. Okay, darling? Best of luck to you, my sweet.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much for tonight.
My pleasure.
We had one comment earlier in the night saying, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but Terri's my fave. That's what we had one comment.
Thank you. I'll live off that comment vicariously for weeks now.
Yeah, and then someone backed that up with, yeah, me too. So not just
you guys.
Person. You are loved. You are loved.
Love you. Oh, I love you guys too. It's just what an honor I think it is to come up here and do this because you're really sharing something that's incredibly special. And I feel very lucky that I'm the one who can either bring you some peace or bring you some joy and pull the piss out of you too when you need it because they do that as well. So thank you. Thank you all for sharing your people with me.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. Guys, Terri's fantastic. And she's going to be at our fair on the 30th of May if she sends me her paperwork.
Anna. Okay.
She's going to be at our fair on the 30th of May at Bulli PCYC. She will be doing a platform. She's going in person, like face to face. Won't that be cool?
So get down there and visit us.
Yeah, come and see us. We love seeing you guys. Now, randomly, I was talking to a lady at the gym today who said hello to me earlier. She, her daughter's in my son's class.
Too weird. And you didn't know about that?
Nope. I don't know all the parents.
That's the universe pushing you together for some reason.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a really good night. We are back tomorrow night with Grace Wilczak, celebrity psychic medium. She is awesome as well because we only have quality on this one.
How do you get to be a celebrity psychic medium? Huh?
She's been on PTV. She's been on, does international stuff.
I've been on this TV. I'm a celebrity as well.
Right?
I'd like to be referred to like that in the future.
Yes. Terri Fairbairn, celebrity psychic, above average medium.
That's me. All of those things.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. We'll see you next time.
Have a good night, guys. We will see you tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Otherwise, I'll catch you on the flip side. Have a good night. And thank you once again, Terri.
Looking for you.